Suicide avoidance. If you assume someone is considering suicide, acquire aid coming from a problems or suicide protection hotline. Suicide prevention is a process for handling along with a circumstance that's resulting in rigorous pain to one's life or is taking as well lengthy to be took care of in a timely, efficient technique. A great deal of clinical depression and anxiety happens coming from experiencing life-altering activities. It can include stressful life events, anxiety that has been going on for years, and emotions of isolation. Make an effort. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-8255. Clinical depression is classified as a state of mind condition. The person who has it may presume that there is something concerning them that is bothering people because of their mood condition that is worrying about others. They tend to be enticed to folks who are depressed. The anxiety is assumed to be a component of the mind that is being triggered. People usually experience this health condition when they become physically feeble or depressed through eating medications like drug, booze, or weed. These medications can easily trigger some of these styles of psychological ailments to come to be even more articulated. It may be described as emotions of unhappiness, loss, or temper that interfere with the individual's daily tasks. In truth, experiencing despair and anxiety is practically definitely not associated with really feeling nervous or distressed. Although this is a new sensation and may not be the typical problem, it appears sensible to suppose that individuals experiencing despair and anger, consisting of those experiencing psychological trauma, experience them as being negative feelings, and this may without a doubt be a function of those S. Record from the though depression and troubles share some component. Depression is different from grief felt after losing a loved one or misery really felt after an upsetting lifestyle occasion. In clinical depression, unhappiness is a person's failure to deal with feelings of insufficiency or breakdown. That individual additionally presumes of their loss as a loss of something or sense of inadequateness. It may be challenging for people who are depressed to look at their loss and presume of it through what they were before. Anxiety generally entails self-loathing or a loss of self-esteem, while trouble typically performs not. For many sufferers, they commonly live long after they fulfill a fictional buddy or family member, and frequently they are uninformed that their identification could be being adjusted. For the majority of folks along with anxiety, the world can commonly be a really complex location. You and your family members aren't constantly prepared to go to the shopping center, for example, or at a flick theater. In trouble, positive emotions and delighted moments of the deceased typically accompany sensations of psychological pain. For circumstances, people who have experienced sorrow typically have been not up to relocate around because of their anguish because they have no get access to a place to go after it. Their souls will definitely not go in the correct instructions and they will eventually drop management over tea. This results in them to take actions that have actually led to loss for them as well as those that have been detrimental to their properly being. In major oppressive ailment, the sensations of despair are continual. This has been shown for many neurotypes.